What's up, everybody? It's Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers back on our survival world. When we left off in the last episode, we kind of just basically landed and got everything kind of stripped down and set up into a basic hidey hole type of base. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, I don't know if it's because I have no hydrogen in my jetpack or what, but I've encountered a fairly strange behavioral bug here. And I encountered it when these two wolves most recently came and attacked me. And it's that I have no hydrogen, right? Like, jetpack won't turn on. But when I jumped away from them, I started just floating around. I've already saved it, because I'm probably going to have to reload this again. I've done this a bunch of times already. But, like, I was on here, and when I jumped up and landed, I started floating. And it's not like the ramp thing, per se, it just does this, and then I can't land. Like, it never seems to go into the land spot. And because there's no jetpack or anything, like, I can't use dampeners or anything like that to stop myself. So I don't know what this is. I mean, it didn't do this before, but I never really had these conditions before exactly, as far as not having hydrogen in my jetpack to where I couldn't jump and all that jazz. So I'm not really sure what to make of this. It could be from the new update, I suppose. Oh, what's that? Let me float over here and see what this is. What are you? Construction components. Okay, I'll have to pick those up when I reload. But yeah, like, hands are off the keyboard. I just float. That's just what I do now. I'm just floating. So, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so we're back. So the first thing I want to do, I kind of want to try, I think I have hydrogen bottles here. I do. Okay, let's grab that. Now, quite honestly, I haven't really used these before. Oh, it's just... Oh, okay. It just automatically pulls from your suit. That's cool. So, what I want to see is, does that have to do... Okay, it does just seem to be jumping now. But with your jetpack on, you can turn it off and reset it. But if you just jump, you're not, landing anymore. So that's bad. Like, that's really, really bad. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, I haven't actually, like, dug into anything, but I'm pretty sure that's got to be in the new change update thing that they did recently. That has to be where that came from, because it wasn't there before. I mean, we could jump around before, so that's actually going to be something I've got to remind myself not to do, is don't jump around. Oh, crap. Especially with these guys running after me. Come here. Anybody else? No? Good. And you might notice the wolves have not changed. That's because I honestly couldn't find just a skin change for the wolves that turned them back into cyberhounds. All the ones that were cyberhound related were like, updated it, made them worse, made them more aggressive, made more danger, you know, like whatever, but that wasn't really what I was looking for. I was kind of just looking for a skin change. And I couldn't honestly find one. Now, I had a couple suggestions in the comments of my last video as far as, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put another ramp, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Let's do like this. That's also an interesting effect too. I'm getting the sound effects as if I don't have, as if I have my helmet on. So the sound effects aren't changing either. So I almost wonder if there's some kind of like a state machine bug, basically, where it always thinks you're in space, is something I'm wondering about. I don't know. Maybe that... Okay, so that's different. So maybe it's not. I honestly don't know. I'm really not sure. I just know that I could jump before, and I can't now without having hydrogen on me so that my jetpack can basically bail me out, which is really weird. Oh, there's another thing we could try. Dropping. Does dropping do the same thing? It doesn't seem to. like that, I landed okay, but if I jump, I float. That's so weird. It's just so weird. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Wait for them to hotfix it, I guess. So in case anyone was wondering, what I'm basically doing here is I'm trying to make an internal ramp, basically, and I needed to extend the back wall in order to do so. Because I want to have a way for me to walk around until that gets fixed. Well, and just in general, really. And this way, we can do that. Haha! Success. Okay, and then we'll put a ramp there. Oh! Jeez! I hate that this door won't close. This is really getting annoying. Okay. Well, that wasn't what... They need to have more warning for these guys. I don't know, have them howl or something, but there's, like, no warning that they're even coming. And then they just show up and start biting you in the back. It's like, guys, come on, a little heads up would be nice. Again, that's kind of one of those, like, actually, I'm going to tear that down in a second, so that doesn't really matter. That's kind of one of those, like, gameplay over realism type things. It's like, is that realistic to have them do that? No. But is it more gameplay, you know, conducive? Yes. Actually, you know what? Could we do... Can you walk on a corner? Ah, we'll just do it this way. Why can't I place that again? Exactly. Is it because of the ground or something? Oh wait, is this not fully fixed? No, that's fully fixed. What the heck? Why can't I place this? That doesn't make any sense. Since when can you not place over terrain? Oy. It's not my day. Okay. Yeah, see like how everything's kind of floating? Like, this is a flat surface, so it shouldn't really be rolling or anything like that. And yet it is. So it kind of makes me wonder if there's some kind of state bug where it just sees everything as... And I still cannot place this. What the heck? Is it really because of these guys? I hate these corpses. They're so annoying. Mainly because I can't get rid of them either. Wait, can I? That's gross. That's not working. So I basically just have to wait for them to despawn, apparently, because I can't shut my door because there's no... Alright, new plan. New plan. Okay, so partially new plan, partially just sun's coming back up, and one of my solar panels clipped the sunlight there. So we have a little bit of power left. So we can get our health and energy back up, a little at a time. So there's that. My plan was to build a reactor, like, up here. And that way I'd have a stable power source. Which I still intend to do. Can I place this yet? Okay, I can. So we're going to place that there, and I think we're going to put... Actually, I could do it this way now, because I actually extended the wall out by one. So, like I mentioned before, this is probably not going to be the most, conducive, like... Well, let's make sure we can walk this first. Can I come up? Okay. So it's not going to be the best or most efficient or anything like that, but it's going to work for now. And we can close the door. So for anybody that was wondering why that wasn't working, it was, in fact, the power. There just wasn't any power. I assumed that because this wasn't working either, I couldn't recharge my suit or heal or anything like that. So I kind of figured that's what was going on. And the fact that it worked before and the ownership and everything was all the same, so I didn't think it was any of that stuff. Aha! I'm safe in my bunker now. You pesky wolves. Wait, where is he? Oh, you're not even attacking me. Are you? Sorry, but an assault rifle should be more accurate than that. That's not that far. So up here, let's go ahead and see what we need for a reactor, because the reactor is going to be our backup slash... Where's the reactor? There it is. Backup slash, let's see, how would I label this? Backup slash maybe, like... Well, pretty much just a backup power source in general. I mean, I don't really want to rely on it solely, but until we can get a better power system going. Construction components, metal grid, large steel tubes, reactors, basically stuff and things. Okay, let's see. Construction components. No, that's interior plates. I don't need that. I don't know what anything looks like anymore. Those, I needed those. Where? Do I not have any I have construction components. I know I picked them up. There they are. That's weird. They look weird. Not bad, just weird. I'm getting used to all the new thumbnails and everything. That one was fast. I love when it just puts like all of the items in one go. I guess it... Oh, crap. See, like this, I'm just floating. That's so annoying. That's really aggravating. That needs to be fixed, like, pronto. Dropping doesn't seem to affect it, though, which is odd. I don't know what... Oh, metal grids, tubes... I can't remember what the other side... I haven't put the reactor components in, I don't think. Okay, so that's next, and then computers. Computers and reactors. Alright. And I probably should put an ore detector up here somewhere, too. Because the ore detector is going to help us find some more stuff. And, you know, we need stuff. Though I should be able to make refineries and all that stuff right off the bat, so that isn't too terrible of a thing. What I'm going to do with this is turn it off first, and then go ahead and throw the uranium in there. And that way, it'll basically let us... Okay, that's going... Hasn't quite hit this one yet, which means the bottom one's off too. But that way, when stuff goes, you know, kaplooey, I'll be able to still run the base. However, the door is going to be a problem if I don't have enough power. If I can't get the battery to run this, or if I don't have enough stored, you know, all that stuff, that's going to be a bit of a problem, because I need to be able to get into the room. Now, theoretically, you could just carry hydrogen on you when you leave, and then if you're coming back, you can always just fly up to the top and go down that way and turn the reactor on. It's kind of like, none of this is real conducive at the moment. It's very, like, haphazard, but it's mainly just because we're getting started. So, let's see. What else can we use? I probably should get... we did the cargo. We don't really need storage at the moment. Let's grab an assembler, a refinery. What am I looking for? Where did the ore detector go? It's in here somewhere. Oh, oxygen farms may not be a bad idea, but also not really necessary. The only thing that would be good about that is it would make hydrogen for us. So that's something we'll probably need. Spherical gravity, artificial mass. Nope, 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 nope. Where is the ore detector? And I forget what the arc furnace is for. It's for smelting certain kinds of things faster or something to that effect. There you are. Something like that. I forget, quite honestly. I don't really remember what it's for. Let's see. We could put... Eventually we're going to connect all this up through assemblers and whatnot. These... Oh, wait. I need guns. Oh, wow. They are, like, all over the door. That's great. Where'd you go? What the... How are you up here? What the heck? How is that possible? Can these things fly? Again, that would make more sense if they were cyber hounds. They'd have some kind of cyber hover jets in their paws or something, but normal wolves, I don't think can jump that high. That's a little ridiculous. So yeah, I still do kind of want to change those to something else. However, I didn't really find what I was looking for of a simple reskin back to... In fact, I found the opposite. It was like everything reskinned the old Cyberhounds to something, and I was like, no, I kind of like those. I wanted to make them go back to that. Did I get that? I hate when I can't get the target on this stuff. Okay, that is good. I need another plate for that one. That one's good. That's good. More plates. Wasn't there? There he is. I was gonna say, wasn't there another one? Ooh, a power cell. I still just have no idea how that one got up on top of the base, though. That's kind of like... What are they, spider wolves now? They can just climb up the wall. Oh, crap. That is... I don't even think about it. It's not even something I'm considering when I jump. It's just like, okay, just jump up there. Ah, crap. Okay, that time I was kind of considering that. It's just weird. It's like the weirdest bug ever. Especially since they've been doing the game for a while now. It's not like... Wait, what? It's 100%. Why did it say I needed construction components? You know, it's not one of those where it's like it's still really early on in development or something. And so you get something weird. That's like we've been doing this for a while. So how the heck do we go from like way stable to then all of a sudden like now you can't jump without floating? It's like, how did that one happen? How did that slip through the cracks? So I need to figure out some kind of perimeter defense, like a turret or something would probably not be a bad idea. If I extended the walls out again, I could probably put like a turret on the corners or something, or maybe... I'm trying to think of how I would want to do this relatively efficiently. Because I'd need to connect to this cargo container for the... Well, no, not necessarily. I could connect to whatever assembler I end up in placing. So that's directly under. I don't really want to get rid of that. But we don't need some of these blocks anymore. Actually, in this one, we could change to a inverted corner, maybe? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that won't do anything. Never mind. That we'll leave open for now, actually. I won't mess with that at the moment, because right now we're going for function over form. So while that looks a little weird, it does give us an extra space to work with. Okay, so let's look at... We have an assembler, which I believe are 2 blocks. The refineries are kind of ginormous. Like, I think they're 3 by 5 or something crazy. I don't know. I don't have the foggiest idea where I'd want to put this sucker. Mainly just because it's huge. And then with the arc furnaces, I really can't remember what they're for. So for now... I I suppose I could run a conveyor under the floor, maybe. That might not be a terrible idea. Can I put one back through here, or is this the wall? Okay, there is nothing here. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get ideas of how to do this, so tell you what, in the interest of time, let me finagle with this a little bit, and then we'll see where we can end up. Alrighty, so I've done a little bit of work, though I have to admit it was quite the ordeal even to do just this, because I did all of this, saved it, and then for some random strange reason, it's not even really that stormy or anything, but our power went out at our house. Boop. Just whoop. Nothing. So that was fun. And then when it finally kicked back on, and I booted everything up, and I went to load the game, it said, a save file is corrupted, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I checked, of course it's my LP file. Of course. Like, that's the only one that's listed in red, and I was like, you've gotta be kidding me. You know, this is just not my day kind of thing. Well, then, thank heavens, they've implemented that backup system thing, because I went through to the backups, and the one, like, I think it was like 20 seconds or something before the last save file of the crash was saved, so it was fine. And I was like loading that up, and then I saved it as a different file, and we're good. But, whew, what a day. So, as you can see, I've added the solar panels. I moved them around a little bit. We're gonna take a trip off the base here. So as you can see, I've added another solar panel while I was at it, and I also curved the edges of the base, because what I'd like to do is add a little bit of a pod aesthetic to this. And it's a little tight quarters at the moment because, you know, still trying to make everything work. Oops. But what I think I'm gonna do is add, let's see, nope, that's not it. These guys to the corners, and then do this one, dang it, I keep hitting the wrong button, like so, all the way around, and then fill it in, and it'll give it kind of that, we've seen it in the Inspiration series a few times, more than a few actually, but it'll give it kind of a pod look. I just don't know if this is as far up as I want to go before we move over to a different branch. Because with a different branch, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe even, you know what, I might even punch a hole in this. Let's see what that does. Okay, so I could run a conveyor this way. This might be worth the merit. Oh, I need interior plates. So for now, let me just grab some interior plates, and we're gonna kind of block this out a little bit. Let's go, I don't know. That seems good. And then we'll put a conveyor there. Now from here, what I need to do is, I don't know exactly how this is gonna shape up. So we're just going to do it like this. I'm going to leave an opening there for a platform. Can I get under here? Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Almost. There we go. And I totally forgot I have spectator camera, so I could do it that way. Nope. I could build that way is what I was getting at. But for now, let's just do that. And we'll go like so. Like I said, I don't know how this is gonna all shape up in the long term. Oh, I can't control click apparently. I thought I could. So just for kind of the blueprinting at the moment, we're gonna do something like this. And then what that'll do is lead into another compartment, base, pod, I don't know what you want to call it, but the next section, basically. of the base. And like I said, I don't really know size-wise or dimensions or anything like that. I'm kind of just trying to do this part so the wolves don't tear everything apart. Because they're annoying little boogers. I'm starting to understand why some people just turn them off. Don't shoot it! That right there is why they turn them off. Right there. Why they do it. Oi. Now, I know this was just scaffolding, and if it wasn't scaffolding, it would have been fine, but it's still a principle. We gotta go back and do this all over again. So I kind of understand why people would remove them. My only thing is they bring you supplies, which is kind of awesome. I mean, like, I haven't had to go mining or anything because they keep bringing me, like, rotors and silicon and all that kind of crap. Now, I could have outlined this in the dome shape thing like I was talking about, but quite frankly, I have to work on that a little bit and figure out how I'm going to do it. So I'm thinking this might be the refinery type area, mayhaps, assuming it survives long enough that the wolves don't tear it all down. And I don't know, can I get some blocks in here? Will this let me... Can I do that? Maybe. Kind of. Actually, I probably could without these guys here. Maybe. Now, here's an interesting thing. Can I do this? I don't think I can. I was going to say, can I do this in spectator mode, but I don't think I can build in this camera mode because of the whole survival thing. So that's unfortunate because I could have probably done this a lot faster and easier with something like that implemented, but it's whatever. I understand the reasons why you wouldn't do that in a survival build. It's just it would make things easier to create more creative type stuff. And then once we move some stuff over into another pod area or something, we'll probably put a cap on this and seal it off. The other thing that I need to do, my kind of like next step, so to speak, I need to leave this accessible so that I can get in here and recharge and heal myself. So I'm not really sure where I should put this, but what I think I need... I'm not 100% positive on how some of this works, because like I said, it's been a while since I did survival. But I need oxygen farms, and I need an oxygen tank, because what I think happens... I don't know if I need to connect a generator to this or not, but I think maybe I do. I probably do to refill the bottles, because I have bottles, but I need to be able to refill them with hydrogen for the jetpack and oxygen just... for reasons unknown. The inevitable space endeavor. So what we could do... I think I've got enough resources. We have actually quite a bit of resources going on at the moment. There should be a conveyor right there. You know what? Yeah, there's a conveyor right there, so I don't really need to... do what I was gonna connect them, but I don't really need to because it's already there. I don't have a hydrogen tank though. That's unfortunate. So I still never built my ore detector. Dagnabbit. Alright, so generator, and then we'll put a hydrogen somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do that. And like I said, this is going to evolve over time. I mean, this right now is the let's just get this going version of everything, basically. And then at some point, we'll actually get to the... What do I need? Large steel and construction component. You know, at some point, we'll actually get to the, like, let's make it look pretty kind of thing. That was not enough. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, we actually got quite a few... components and everything. I did want to address a couple of things in the last little bit here. So sorry if you already exited this video and you're not hearing this. But First of all, I do kind of want to somewhat apologize for not being, I wouldn't say able, but not really replying to a lot of the comments. I read them all. Every chance, like, as long as I'm able to, and I'm not, like, super duper busy or something. At least before I start my next episode of that series, I usually try and read the comments for the last one. So, I am reading stuff. I just haven't been as able to reply lately. Just kind of been swamped, busy. Whoops. What do I need? Construction components? One, of course. So, there's a couple of things I wanted to bring up. First of all, everybody in the comments was talking about in my last episode how I was like, why am I going down? And misinterpreted what I meant. Everybody kept saying, gravity, you're on a planet, you've been in space too long. And that's not what I meant. Like, I wasn't talking about if I turned my dampeners off and stuff, I just descended, because that makes sense. What I was talking about was when I was flying down, I was pressing the C button, and it was actively pushing down. Like, it was going with more thrust when you hit the C button. And my comment, what that was related to, is I didn't see any downward-facing, I saw no downward-facing thrusters that would push you down. So I was like, where is this coming from? And everybody interpreted that as like, you know, I didn't know how gravity works. And I'm like, no, I got that part. But I was like descending on my own, but then when I pressed C, it like actively sped up like you were using your thrusters, which was fine. But even when I tore the ship apart, I never found any downward-facing thrusters. And so I was like, where is this extra velocity coming from? Because gravity is just constant. So that was the weird part, and everybody kind of comically, actually, like I was reading the comments, it was like, gravity, and I was like, yeah, guys, I know that, thanks. You know, it's like, I got it. You know. Hold on a minute, what's going on here? We've got the ice in here, right? And it's doing things. It's on, which actually I want that off for now, because I don't want it really doing anything. Auto refill bottles. Okay, so it is the generator. We're going to put the generator in here, and then it refills the bottles. Where's the tank, though? And this is something else. I put up walls so that they wouldn't just, like, climb up and teleport into my base. That was really aggravating. And there does need to be a way to clear out the bodies. If there is one, and I just don't know about it, do let me know. Because not being able to build because there's wolf corpses everywhere is kind of irritating. Alright, so my next step with this... Now, this is interesting. It was over there a minute ago. So I think we're in a weird spot on the planet. Because it's not doing its typical rise over the top and go this way. It's actually going, like, this way. So I think we're in a weird place on the planet. I'm not really sure how that works. Let's see. So for now, again, I might change this. I don't know exactly where I'm going with every little thing. Truth be told, I should probably put the the hydrogen tank somewhere, because that's actually what I need more. Oh, there's a conveyor. Well, that's cool. Though that's not... This is not ideal. This is not really what I was wanting going on. Hey! No, no, no. Leave it alone. Leave it. Why do you always have to go after scaffolding? Leave it alone. Oi. Anyways. So what I'm thinking of doing is I need to then put an oxygen farm somewhere... But I need it to be able to connect with conveyors in order to actually refill it. Gas refilled... What? Oh, gas refilled from bottles. I was like, how is it refilling? I don't have... Yeah, never mind. Don't mind me. Don't pay attention to me. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think the easiest is probably going to be here. Put the conveyor here and run like a tube down, maybe. I think that's the only way I'm going to do it, actually, because no matter how I spin it, I've always got to get up here to connect to it unless I change the direction of the tank, which is doable, but right now I just don't care. So let's do one of these guys, and then we'll do one of those guys. And then we're going to put one of those right there. And since the sun is moving in that direction, I was actually going to have it face the same way as the solar panels. It's still doing that stupid jumping thing. So let me real quick see if I can get this together, because we are way over on our time. Okay, so this just keeps getting more and more strange. So first of all, our farm is going. Yay. Bad news is it does not seem to be filling the tanks, which I could have something wrong. The weird part is I already filmed this part, and while I was doing that, I had this huge frame rate spike. I ended up way over there for no reason, and then my fraps would not record. Like, it just wouldn't do anything. And when I went back and played through the footage, it did this weird thing where, like, halfway through the dialogue, all of a sudden it started sounding like I was talking out of a pitch modifier where I was talking down, and I'm like, what is going on with my equipment today? Like, it was just like, okay, you know, walk away. Just turn it off and go home. Kind of thing. No, leave it alone! Stupid thing, stop messing with my scaffolding. So yeah, the weird part is I've set both of them to stockpile. They are both set through the conveyor tubes and whatnotses, but the strange part is I can't seem to get the tanks to fill, and they are getting sun, obviously. Well, I mean, the oxygen thing's getting sun. But like when I click on this, it says filled 0, it's set to stockpile. I've got a conveyor tube running from the conveyor down to this, down to that, down to this, but neither of them are getting anything from this guy. So I'm a little confused, basically, because, I mean, it says oxygen output, like it's getting stuff, I guess, but at the same time, it's like not, though. And before anybody asks, the oxygen tank's doing the same thing. This was filled from the ice, but now it's not getting anything. So I don't know what that means exactly, but we're out of time for this episode, and we have made progress, so we're going to wrap things up here. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.